Alright, so most of you must be confused at this time in the middle of your application on how exactly and properly can you show the proof of your marriage, anniversary, honeymoon, etc. through photographs. Some of you must have been stuck with the dilemma on should you go with the standard glossy photo paper or copy paste digital photos onto a Word file, while some of you must be stuck on what info need to be recorded on the photos. Let's talk about that and cover all these questions in this video, where I will share my experience with you all on how I exactly did it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Canadian Desi, where I cover specific questions about the spousal sponsorship process because I've already gone through it. So just thought of helping you guys a little bit through the medium of YouTube. So first of all, let's cover the basic question on how many photos do you even need to show on your spousal application. Some think 130 to 150 photos will be more than enough, while some believe in fundamentals of quality over quantity. And they like to focus more on the proof aspect of the photos, either it's only 50 or a massive pile of 150 photos. Me personally focused more on the quantity aspect, mainly because there were a lot of ceremonies and functions that took place before and after our marriage, and there was no way to show the proof of all of them in as little photos as possible. So I basically went ahead with taking approximately 15 to 25 photos out of each ceremony and function. But for the marriage photos, I showed them about 30 to 35 because marriage is the main part of your application. So in total, I was close to around 130 photos. Now, as you know that as per the government's requirements, you're also required to provide an explanation about each and every photo. For example, which people are in the photo, what is the relationship of everyone in the photo to you and your spouse, what is the venue where the photo was taken, what was the celebration, and lastly, the date the photo was taken. Back when I was preparing for my wife's application, I was not even sure how to pack all this info on a standard 4x6 size photograph. What I did was I had to one by one write down all the info that I just talked about manually, and the whole process must have taken me around 6 to 7 days by devoting approximately 2 to 3 hours to this task every day. But something that I didn't think of and something that could have saved me ample amount of time is doing the same job on a Microsoft Word file. Honestly, if I would have simply copied and pasted all my photos onto a Word file and typed all the information underneath, that way of presenting photos would have been more organized and clear. Personally speaking, I'm way faster typing on a keyboard than writing everything down manually by hand. And for people who are a little in doubt about whether we are allowed to do that, then be assured we are. We can present our information in any way we like, but being within the limits of the instructions provided by IRCC, as long as it's clear and fully understandable. So you don't have to worry about that in that case. Alright, before I go ahead with the practical version on how to enter information on the photos, if you're getting any knowledge out of this video so far, then please give it a thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button you see down there on the right side. This will help this video beat the YouTube algorithm and reach out to other potential spousal visa applicants like you. Alright, let's have a practical point of view on how it's done. Let's take this photo of my marriage for example. So the first thing I did is I grabbed 2 different colored pens. I preferred blue and red because of their opposite contrast and also because they're easily distinguishable. So these are the photos where I will be inputting the description at the back of the photo. So first what I wrote down at the top was the date the photo was taken and the venue. Underneath, I added the names of the people who are in the photo. Okay, so here's a clever way of doing it. What I did is I input the names in a left to right format. So in this photo, my father is the first starting left. So first I put down his name and in brackets with a different pen, I put his relationship to me and my spouse. Then comes me. For myself, I put down sponsor in brackets and then comes my wife. For her, I put down the applicant in brackets, and that is how you go on. The same thing goes for people who would like to do it digitally on a Microsoft Word file. Just make sure you're using different colored fonts and typing the information in the exact same way but just underneath the photo. Here is an example of doing it digitally. It's completely your choice, whichever way you like to go with, because both of them are acceptable by the IRCC. Okay guys, so that was all for the information. You can also check out my other videos right here, here, and here that cover other topics regarding the spousal sponsorship process. I urge you all again, if you like this video and if I helped you in simplifying your application process even a little bit, then please smash that like button down there and hit that red subscribe button. I will post more videos soon, especially for the spousal sponsorship process, so that you don't have to go through the same stress that I went through. Until next week, see you again on Canadian Desi.